Hey guys, so the day is almost here. It's finally upon us, the day where the Spirit of Adventure ship will finally make its reach to the new island, guys. We have received a teaser confirming the fact that tomorrow we will be getting the update to the game, and this is very exciting stuff, guys. So first of all, let's go over the teaser, and then we're going to go over everything we know about with the new island and theories that we have regarding the new island, so you guys can be prepared for tomorrow for whatever's coming. So in the teaser, we'll literally just see the Spirit of Adventure ship making its way towards the shore of the new island. We see lots of rubble across the island. We see different leaves. We see the vine-like structures that we've been seeing across the island and the trees, and they've been present across all the teasers that we've seen pretty much. So I do think that these are going to be something that is integrated into the design of the island rather heavily, so it's going to be cool to see how all that works out. There's not much to go off here though, guys, at all. They really are leaving this to us as a community to figure it out until the island releases, I do think, in the premiere. I honestly don't think anyone's going to be able to make out what is going on here until tomorrow, the very day when it does come out. But still, we have theories and we do have certain information to go over, don't we? So first of all, in terms of the elements of the island, as you guys know, we have the elements of water, cold, and earth on the island with Noggin, Toejammer, and Mammoth coming towards the new island, and that would mean that we would get more Drumpler, Flog, and Turox on the new island, doesn't it, in terms of their element combinations and what elements that would give us overall from the monsters going to the new island. Now, I do think that this island is going to be different, going off of the vibes that we've been getting from the teasers and how they're going about it and the overall release of it compared to other magical islands. I do think that this may turn out to be something different, so don't think it's a magical island this time, guys, I do think, but we'll have to wait and see. Poor Sousa fans as well, if this isn't Sousa's magical island. Sousa was supposed to be on originally Fire Frontier because the cold element did win overall, as we discussed on the channel long ago, and now we're seeing Sousa once again not going in game because here it seems as though this isn't going to be a magical island and this was supposed to be Sousa's debut. So once again, Sousa's not in the original game when they arguably should have been put in the game. Poor Sousa fans. I sympathize with Sousa fans, I really do. I apologize that Sousa isn't in game yet. I think it's honestly tragic for Sousa fans. I mean, come on, 2 times it was supposed to be put in and it's just gone downhill and it's not happened. Going from all of the teasers that we've got, it's hard to work out what's going on here. It could be still the magical island with Sousa. They could be throwing us off. As many people have pointed out at this point, it could be the new magical island with Sousa on, with the elements, plant, cold, and fire, but it's hard to know what is going on because they really aren't giving us much information at all regarding the new island. Sure, we've had teasers regarding it and they've hinted that the monsters on the ship are truly the elements that are going to be on the island with the comments that they've been making and things, but we know from Psychic Island that they do like to prank us a tad and they do like to sometimes throw us off, so it's hard to know what is going on here. Is it going to be a magical island? Is it not going to be a magical island? It's really hard to know, but I would like to point out a new theory that I have, and I want to propose this theory. Obviously it may be wrong, this is literally just going off Furcon on the loading screen. Once again, we're talking about that, I know, guys. But it seriously is one of the key parts of the new island that we know about, and the fact that Furcon's there pretty much confirms that the elements may be a little twisted when they come out, and it does sort of prove the point that Sousa may actually be on the magical island and this may just be to throw us all off. It is odd to say, like I've mentioned, but going off of Furcon being on the loading screen, it makes sense that this may be Sousa's magical island still, and these monsters, with those being Toejammer, Mammoth, and Noggin, might not be on this island, and that we are being given the wrong elemental combinations with the monsters on the ship in comparison to what we're going to get on the new island. It's hard to say. I would assume that this is going to turn out different to what everyone's expecting in some way or another. In terms of my theory, which I was on about previously, Furcon was dressed in socks, weren't they, on the loading screen, as you guys know, so So my theory that I'm going to propose today, I think it may be wrong, but I'm going to just put it out there anyway. I think this island is going to be drastically different to other islands. I think going from Furcon Socks, they are going to introduce, don't quote me on this because I don't know if they're going to do it or not, I'm not sure, but it seems like the only way they could integrate Furcon successfully into the island, unless it's like an exclusive costume on the island, which would be a little weird because they've only done that for Octopus and that was very specific because it was for the critter. I do think that we may see some sort of variant system on the island being made or something like that. Now, I've not really considered how this would go about, but going from Furcon being present on there, it definitely makes you think, hey, is there going to be different variants on this island? Is it going to be that the monsters are in different costumes or something on this island? Is it just Furcon on this island? There's honestly so many different ways you can go about it, guys. Now, what got me thinking about the theory behind the whole variance thing, and maybe they're going to introduce a variance element to this island that would be a mechanic that would be new and be introduced on this new island. What got me thinking about it was the fact that the My Singing Monsters Twitter account, I'm not going to show it here obviously because I don't want to show people's artwork without their permission, but they have liked posts. Now, 2 posts on Twitter I was taking note of. They've liked 2 posts on Twitter regarding the Chinese and Korean versions, and they contain a huge amount of variants. And going off the whole anniversary month thing and how they probably want to do something different to a magical island, and how they're liking Chinese and Korean posts regarding variants from that version of the game, it just gets you thinking maybe variants are going to play a key role in this ordeal. Maybe they're going to be a main mechanic behind the new island. Maybe it's not even going to have an element structure, this island. Maybe it's just going to have the monsters it has on, and that's how Sousa's going to get away with it. Maybe the new mechanic will allow for different monsters with different elements to appear on the island. It's hard to say, but I think something is definitely different regarding this new island. There's too much now. They've never really took too much notice to the Chinese and Korean versions of the game, but now they're suddenly liking posts regarding variants. So it's just very confusing to me, and it makes me feel like we're going to see some kind of variant structure on the new island. Don't quote me on that, like I've said, but I feel like we're going to see variants tomorrow in game on the new island, and that's going to be cool. I don't understand how it would work. I don't know. I just thought of the idea and the concept behind variants being on there because of them liking them posts and Furcon being dressed up in socks and that being his only clue towards what may be on the island in the first place. We know Furcon kind of has to be on the island now because of them appearing on the loading screen. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll be a magical island. Maybe it'll be a variant island. Maybe it'll be a fire island. Maybe it'll be a brand new thing we know nothing about. I don't know. But guys, I am very excited for tomorrow. If you haven't already, make sure to watch my other videos about the new island. If you haven't, get caught up because it's coming tomorrow, guys. And I am so hyped. I can't wait. For now though, guys, I will see you tomorrow when we will be checking out the new island. I can't believe I just put those words together, guys. Bye.